Here's your tea, one. What are you doing? Researching. Turns out there are 1.6 million people in the UK that have an eating disorder, and 90% of those people are women. Yeah, it gets worse. The average woman spends a whopping 31 years on a diet, and a fifth of adult women are permanently dieting.
What the No wonder I feel so bloody miserable.
Yep, the clue is in the word diet. And guess what the dieting industry is worth? $270 billion. That is a whole load of cash that someone is making out of your misery. But we're brought up to believe that diets are the way to go to fix our food issues because we're being pumped with big companies spending millions on advertising. We're literally being brainwashed into thinking that's the answer when it isn't. There is only one way to quit binge eating and overeating, and trust me, it ain't dieting.
Okay, so what is it then?
Well, first, let's think about what is binge eating and why do so many people do it when we all know it's not good for us. Because let's face it, no one in the history of the planet ever got up in the morning and said, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to shove a whole load of food down my face. I'm going to eat sweets, cakes, chocolates until I feel sick, put on a load of weight, clog up my arteries, make myself more vulnerable to diabetes and cancer. I'm going to hate myself in the process too. But that's essentially what binge eating is. It's this uncontrollable urge to overeat. Like some greater power has overtaken you and you're this victim to that higher power, and as much as you hate yourself for it, you still do it.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so right. And it's like when people say just stop eating, that really winds me up. Don't you think I haven't thought of that? Duh. If it was that easy, we wouldn't have an obesity crisis.
And there is so much shame when it comes to weight. Again, we're pumped with advertising telling us that we need to look a certain way or be a certain shape, which is a complete impossibility as we are all so different. But this feeds into our insecurities and perpetuates the feelings of worthlessness and failure.
This is so true. Every time I see some super skinny model, I mean, she's never had 2 kids, has she? I can't stick to my diet. I feel so much shame. I remember once this guy came up to me and said, you're fat, you're ugly, and you wear too much makeup to hide your spots. And the pain I felt was incredible. The shame I felt, it was just unimaginable. The next day, I remember thinking, I've got to lose weight, and trying and failing yet another diet and another slimming club and another unused gym membership. I was just stuck on this never-ending loop of binging and starved myself and beating myself up because of it.
Can you see the problem here? All the things you've been doing are external methods. The real solution lies in the inner work. At the moment, you're just putting a sticking plaster over a huge open wound. A deep wound that needs love and care and attention. A wound that needs things that heal more deeply. Not a bit of Savlon and a Band-Aid. That Band-Aid is actually making the problem worse. It's making the wound worse. It's allowing dirt and debris to get in, causing more damage and more trauma. But if you start to get to the root cause of the problem, you can begin to clean out the wound, remove any wreckage, stitch the damaged area back up, allow time to heal and become super strong, treat the initial cause and stop the illness and suffering from happening again. That is what inner work does. It's about understanding the root causes of your emotional eating. It's learning how to process and heal past trauma. It's about building a healthier relationship with you so you're not triggered by certain people or situations that then make you want to eat to feel better. It's about self-compassion, building self-esteem, building confidence, learning how to cope with your emotions. Overeating is a multifaceted issue and there is only one solution, and that is to do the inner work.
Yeah, I can see this now. I use binge eating as a coping mechanism for lots of different emotional issues like stress, anxiety, and even my deeper rooted problems. And I definitely use it to run away from past experiences.
The problem with that is that each time you run away from that self-reflection, because it's painful, it comes back stronger and stronger every time, and then you need more and more food to keep it pushed down. Yes, doing the inner work takes courage, but it is the only way to heal your food issues. And it doesn't have to take years to overcome this. In fact, let me show you exactly how to get food freedom in a matter of weeks with 5 very simple shifts that you can start to do today. Just hop on over to my free masterclass by clicking the link in my bio. So there you have it. The only way to quit binge eating is by doing the inner work. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but why you eat.
Take the time to understand yourself, address your emotional needs, and embrace the journey towards a healthier relationship with food and with you.
And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more empowering content.